perfect segue about, how do we incorporate family into our motorcycle vision and design. Is I also have a personal piece as well, which is actually in the back of this backrest.
Figured I could maybe pave away. No, it's niggas that count the days till I fade away. But I always find my way.
Gentlemen, as always,
Episode 2,
Cheers,
guys.
episode 2.
Let's go.
Let's
Cheers,
go.
fellas. Cheers.
Cheers, fellas.
History in the making.
Sir, it's funny. Last week, I was going over the footage, and I took my drink, and I was like, "Hey, we toasted," and I went,
Broke all the rules.
"My bad." Little Harley Davidson branding here. All right, so episode 2.
Feels good.
How y'all feel about episode 1?
Feel real good.
Yeah.
It was real good.
That's nice.
Good points. Good touch point.
Yeah.
Well, we'll also
Felt somewhat intimate.
yeah.
Yeah. Got to know each other a little bit more and dive into our history a little bit. It's nice.
And the cool thing too is, just so y'all know, lessons learned. With each episode that goes on, our audio is going to be tighter, framing is going to be a little different. You can see the set's a little different this time around, because we learned from last time. So bear with us, and we appreciate y'all tuning in. All right,
Stick along for the ride.
Thank you.
we're going to make it an event that one of us during the podcast is going to be wearing merchandise from a company that we mess with. You know what I mean? And today just so happened to be Loco. Wearing the first ever Vicla show at Arizona Bike Week. Limited edition Loco shirt off the chain. Thanks, Ben. Moto Clay, thank you.
I'm super jealous.
Wow.
So again, so be on the lookout. Every episode, we're going to have representation for one of the companies we mess with, that we represent on our bikes and have shown nothing but love to us.
Shout out to Loco Familia.
Okay, episode 2. Chrome as a language, the art of standing out. I love Chrome.
I'm the anti-chrome.
I love Chrome.
I was told a phrase a long time ago. Chrome will get you home.
I'm not sure, man. My black does real good. I mean, listen, I know a lot about chrome, I detail chrome all day long.
As the resident detail expert
Yep.
on staff here at 813 Viclas,
Yep.
we lean to you because this is your wheelhouse.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's beautiful, Look at these pieces here. Shout out to Dago Dane. Beautiful location.
Look at that. Jeez.
Right on the table with us.
beautiful.
It's a masterpiece.
Thank you, Dago Dane. Appreciate you, bro.
It's a fucking masterpiece. Look at that thing. And then shout out to CMC. Dave sells these beautiful pieces. Whatever leather pattern, stitching you want. Whatever logo on the back you want. I mean, very quality piece. Not light, not cheap.
Shout out to Dave, CMC Motorsports.
Shout out to CMC Motorsports. A lot of people ask me, what do you use for chrome, right? All over the comments. What piece are you using? What polish do you use? So this is all you're getting. You'll never get another bit from me again. That's the polish I use. This is a ceramic polish from Grayat's Garage. Grayat's Garage ceramic polish. This is what I use. It has a water beading property to it. And as far as what do I use the Blicky. This is a mother's cone. Mother's polish cone on a Milwaukee impact driver. And you just get to work. And your chrome will never be shinier. I guarantee you that. So all those guys that are using it by hand, step up your game. Get the machine. Get the real deal polish. Shout out to Grayat's. Shameless plug.
I tell you what, I used to polish by hand every time. And I thought the result was okay. Then you hit it with that machine.
Next level.
I tell you what,
Boom.
I don't care what your arms are doing, you ain't
Boom.
creating the RPMs and the shine that Well, your skill coupled with that
Yeah,
device.
yeah, it'll take you a lifetime.
Insane.
Yeah.
Like insane. My chrome still looks amazing.
Yeah.
And through rain, water, whatever, you get home after the rain, and it still looks amazing. You wipe it down just a little bit if you want to get perfect with it again, but for the most part, it will be water. The product does work.
Mike, tell them you got to give a testimonial.
Listen, just about an hour ago, we touched up the bike real quick, and Izzy said, you know what, why don't you give it a try real quick? I've never used that mother's polisher before, never really polished chrome like that using a power tool. Used to always be by hand. He said, give it a try. It's super simple. And I hit the primary, and he said, don't go slow. Hit it at full speed. Hit the derby cover. After I wiped it up with a microfiber towel, let me tell you, that derby cover looked like I was looking through a portal. It was more than mirror finish. It was incredible. Yeah, it's a real life testimonial there.
Doctor Strange on the primary cover.
Yeah.
That's my secret.
Yeah.
That's the only one you're getting.
All right, so personal short story or observation on why chrome caught your eye, like Mike. Like, what about chrome? What does chrome do for you?
So it's actually more on for me. So I wanted to go against the grain, and there are a lot of chrome bikes out there. So why against the grain? Because there's a lot of blacked out Harleys out there, and I wanted to stand out. The reason why I purchased that motorcycle to begin with was because it had chrome. Now, it's not, mind you, not as much chrome as it has now, but I bought it because it had chrome accents. I didn't want to be murdered out. I didn't want to be black rims, black exhaust, black heat shields. So I wanted some chrome pieces in there. And it wasn't until I was diving into the whole Vicla community and the whole Vicla builds where I was like, all right, I need more chrome. And that's why it stood out to me. And now chrome is a language. Now chrome is a standing point. I have to have more chrome. Matter of fact, I have another piece of chrome coming from my engine, and I'm gonna accent some more pieces. So there's more to come.
That's dope.
Yeah.
For me, it was something that just makes the bike pop.
Yeah.
Right. And
Definitely popping.
but then the more chrome you add, it's just like, I believe that there's too much chrome. You know what I'm saying? But again, everything's subjective. So if you got too much chrome, no offense, just not my cup of tea. However, the right amount of chrome hitting that paint, that hits even when we're out and about and you're riding and you can see the reflection in the chrome or like the road or whatever.
You're blinding yourself with your own shit.
Yeah.
And then a step up from chrome, engraving, the chrome, like we showed you guys earlier.
I mean, look at this. Look at this thing, man. I mean, look at this. Are you shitting me? I mean, come on. The craftsmanship. This is a heavy piece, too. This is not plastic.
Look at the detail.
Look at the detail.
The symmetry on the engraving.
And not only that, man, when you got the right chrome polisher,
No pun intended.
look how this works, I mean, this is a showpiece. You show up here, this thing gives you like 20 more horsepower. I can't even keep up with Nick anymore. First of all, so it adds like 20 horsepower to your bike, if that's what you're into. But look how beautiful it is, This will stand apart from the rest. This will make you stand away from your competitors, or if you're going to a bike show. This really sets a mark on people. And the problem is everybody wants to touch it, which drives me insane. But that's Nick's problem.
You know what's crazy? So we're talking about this piece in particular. I've been following Road King builds. I still follow Tales of a King. Shout out Big Bob.
Big Bob.
The OG. Love your content. Can't wait to see some more. And I'm glad you're on the mend. Looking forward to seeing some good stuff from you in the future. But one of his episodes on Tales of a King spotlighted Dago Dane. And I saw this one, it was about 5 years ago. And I was just in awe. I was like, dang.
You got that gas cap,
Yeah.
that crown. Insane.
And then just all the precise artwork. I took a micrometer to this, bro. And everything's even. That goes to show, it's not machine done, I know that for a fact, but it just goes to show, like,
The craftsmanship.
you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when I was in Arizona, down the road from Loco was Dago Dane. He had his booth set up, and he had a couple pieces. Actually, he had a lot of pieces out, and he sold a lot of pieces while he was there. And this one just caught my eye. And I was like, I told myself, you know what? I don't want to go down that rabbit hole of engraving. Chrome is beautiful enough, right? Mm-hmm. And then I looked at this piece, and I was like, oh, man.
We need it.
You know, yeah.
I mean,
And,
it's a beautiful
Yeah,
piece.
they go selling crack, man. They go selling crack. I mean, look at this. How can
Beautiful.
how can you not want it? My bike is all black, and I fucking want it, right? It's beautiful.
The engraving is classy.
But the cool thing, right, getting to talk to him, right? It wasn't just a transaction. Right. So I asked his advice. Hey, I want to get into get into engraving on the chrome, but I don't want the whole bike engraved. So if I was a person offering a service, I'm going to sell you the moon.
Right.
He didn't. He literally put me on game. Hey, this is what they look for in shows. This will distinguish you in this category. So just the knowledge that he
Cheat
was
code.
able to break down, yeah.
Cheat code.
But it just goes to show there's no gatekeeping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I respect the hell out of this dude. And then following him online on Instagram, like his pieces are just fire. Everything this dude touches,
Yeah.
from cars to chassis to
Knives,
whatever.
guns. This guy's lit.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's just another way to step up the chrome game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is with the engraving. All right. Now.
By the way,
No, go ahead.
By the way, that polish also works on black. So all the black on my bike is ceramic coated with that polish as well. All the brass that I have on the bike is also ceramic coated with that polish as well.
And it makes it pop.
And it makes it pop, and it lasts very long before it tarnishes.
Can you break it down to me and probably everybody in the audience? What does a ceramic do?
It's basically giving it a waterproof coating. It makes it that if it ever hits rain or weather, it will look exactly how it's supposed to look.
Just like Rain-X for your...
It's kind of like a super Rain-X for your paint or your chrome or your anything you want polished. It'll bead water for months, and I use a product that lasts 7 years, 10 years. But they haven't come out with a metal polish that does that just yet.
Okay.
Only for paint.
Because I've noticed a lot too is a lot of people, I put a ceramic on every time I detail a bike.
Oh yeah, everything's ceramic.
Yeah,
Listen,
so like what's the distinguishing between that and a 7 to 10 year product? You know
I
what I mean?
ceramic is very broad spectrum. You can do a 3-month ceramic on your paint. They sell a product that will last 3 months. There's a 7-month, a 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. I use a 7 year. I also have a 10 year. The companies are high level. And again, it goes like very cheap to very expensive, depending what you want. That product is expensive, but it lasts a long time. So yeah, I mean, ceramic is all over the place, but you never know what people are saying when they mean ceramic, because you could say I did a ceramic coating and you only did a 3-month coating. You got to do it again in another 3 months, which kind of sucks. But whatever your budget is, whatever you fit in your budget, that's what you work with.
So it's something for everybody.
Yeah. I got customers that want to pay $1,000 to get their whole truck ceramic. I got customers that want to pay only $150, and there's products for all of that.
I love it.
Gotcha. Dope. Hold on.
Let's take a shot.
Let's take a shot. Let's take a shot. Let's take a shot. Let's take a shot.
We're back, baby.
So Nick, we spoke about chrome, what the engraving means to us, what black and brass mean to us. So tell us about your paint scheme, about your paint. What does your paint scheme mean to you?
My paint scheme, it's weird, bro, because I bounced back and forth 100 times, bouncing colors. Like I'll tell my wife, hey babe, I got the color of the bike picked out. She's like, oh yeah, what? She's like, mm-hmm. Next day I tell her something else. She's like, mm-hmm. Then finally she was like, you gonna buy the paint already? And I was like, I think I got it. So shout out to Tropical Glitz. Love y'all. Y'all products are top notch.
Tropical Glitz got fire.
I'm telling you. Yeah. And right now their new Cosmic series, bro.
Yeah.
Insane. Anyway, I digest. I digress. Anyway, so so I wanted the base of the bike, like the frame, to be it's called Snow White, and then they had a pearl that and everything was done aerosols. One of the guys I know, he did the paint. I gave him the patterns I love, fish scales, sun rays, the lace. So when me and my wife got married, I told her, I was like, hey, I'm gonna need a couple extra yards of your veil, the material. She was like, for what? I was like, I got plans. I wasn't even building a Vicla yet. I just felt the need, like, wow, I gotta have this material somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So all the lace work, all the lace patterns on my bike are my wife's veil, right? So it's very personal. Like when my buddy did the Eternal Lines on the back, he put a cross in there for my grandma. So my grandma, she was the matriarch of the family. You know, she was very close to God. You know, she was the thermometer in the room. You know what I'm saying? Or the thermostat, rather. She wasn't the thermometer. She let people know exactly where she stand, you know. So that was another very important part to represent on my bike. My grandpa, he fought in Korea with the Borinqueniers, an infantry regiment out of Puerto Rico. So his patch is on the bottom of the front fender. So you get all these little pieces throughout that represent my family. And on the very front fender, you have El Moto, which is one of the forts in Puerto Rico. And then on the tail, on the rear fender, I have the Taino Coqui, right? So I love it because if you know what it is, you know what it is. Right. And if not, then cool. It opens up the door to a story, right? So all that being said, you know, the white pearl or the Snow White with the pearl as the base, and then Deco Drive with Deco Drive flake on top of that, and then all the airbrushing in between. For me, I wanted something different. I've never seen a bike with a white frame. There might be a ton out there, but I just never seen one. Yep. So I was like, since I already had it down to the frame, I'm like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. Swing arm, painting the swing arm.
Make it pop.
Yeah. And it's funny because the pieces that nobody sees, builders see. So when we were at OCC for the second show, we were sitting together and where we met Steve. Yeah. That's when I met Chino in person, because I met him online, Instagram, and the whole nine. Yeah. And he was like underneath the bike, and he was like, "Oh, yo, how'd you do this? Oh, you did this, da da da." And it was cool. It was like build talking shop. You know what I mean? Yeah. And for me, that made me feel good because, yeah, I do those things for me, but for another builder that I look up to kind of break it down, like, hey,
and capture that, like, right? A builder talk is different than somebody who just bought the bike. The builder knows what you did versus somebody who just bought the bike doesn't know that frame doesn't come that way.
Right. Yeah. So long story short, I just wanted it to encapsulate my family.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And it's going through a refresh soon. Still debating.
Stay tuned.
But I'm still debating because, you know, it took me 5 months to come up with the paint colors, right? This time around, I got a couple ideas, but yeah, just stay tuned.
We're going to work it out.
We gonna work it out.
Perfect segue about, you know, how do we incorporate family into our motorcycle vision and design is I also have a personal piece as well, which is actually in the back of this backrest, Ray backrest from CSC Motorsports. So I contacted them to customize a backplate for my backrest, which is the 1951. A lot of people are like, oh, well, like, what does that mean? And to me, it's my dad's birth year. My dad was my hero. He was my shining star. He meant everything to me. And when he passed away 2 years ago, you know, number one, it was a shock. But I needed to do something for him. He was, you know, he's my hero. So I wanted to at least, number one, showcase him. I wanted to show him to the world. But also, it's also sentimental to me because it's. I feel like he's watching my back when I'm riding. He's
watching your back on your backrest.
Exactly.
That's deep, bro.
That's hard.
So he's always watching my back. He he's my passenger like when I ride. So I want to further incorporate, like my dad's. So like I want to incorporate what my dad means to me into my bike design in future pieces, whether it's more personal like rosaries or a paint scheme, because my dad was an engineer. So who knows? I may come up with some crazy design incorporating him into like my paint scheme, but yeah, like I had to dedicate something to him, and that's it. So when people see 1951, it's nothing out there against anything, but it's for me. It's my dad watching my back. So that's what that means to me. But I know we were talking about like paints, personalizations for our motorcycles, a couple of weeks ago too, and you said that the black and gold means something to you from where you grew up. So if you want to let them know what
Yeah, sure.
what that means.
I mean, I'm from Harlem. I'm from the Bronx. Right, BX. And we grew up with the bling. I grew up with my father, my uncles, everybody around me, old school gangsters, always got gold chains, rings. They always had bling. And as I'm growing up, I also had like gold chains, and I'm the only guy in preppy school with my fucking gold teeth and gold rings and shit. And so when I saw this bike, it didn't have any bling on it. And it was just a black Road King Special with the industrial grade denim paint. And I'm like, I gotta have something popping on it. The dark is okay, but I need something to touch base on where I'm from, my style, what I'm used to seeing that's hot. And it was the gold. I mean, I could have put chrome on it, chrome bolts or whatever, but the gold hit for me. Because growing up, it was always about the gold, that 14 karat gold. And so I got a lot of gold bits on the bike, and it's because of what I grew up looking up to as far as what I saw back at that time meant you made it.
Yeah.
Meant you're a success, meant you had money, meant you had riches, you had something that was of value to other people.
You got the juice.
You got the juice, yeah.
That's dope.
So when I got this bike, I'm like, I gotta get something that shows I got the juice now. And you see Ugly Betty, and that's where it is, A lot of these parts are from Italy. Shout out to Viddy's Design. DIY cycle parts, brass. I got to keep shining this up. Accutronics, grips, Bamco bolts. Shout out to Bamco. All the hardware is all 12-point ARP bolts. Bamco, they got a lot more bolts for my bike. I still haven't got it all. One day I will, That's my vision for the bike, for it to have every bolt, gold ARP hardware. That's just one of my visions, that I see that every bolt should be gold at this point.
Tell you what, as unorthodox your bike is, I love it, man.
You look good on it too. You look good on it the other day too.
Thank you.
You look really good on it. I was actually jealous. Like, how dare she look that good with this guy on
I
it?
may just sell my Rogue Life for a Rogue King one.
No, don't do that. Don't do that, man.
Yeah, your design is straight fire, man. You don't see any other motorcycle or Vicla style motorcycle like that out there. So
I call her the anti-chrome. She's Ugly Betty. Initially, she was pretty ugly. Now she's Ugly Betty. She's starting to look a little hot.
Yeah, we don't call her Ugly Betty here. We call her Beautiful Betty.
But yeah, I mean, that was my vision as far as what I wanted to do from where I'm from. The cloth I'm cut from, to show what I know is hot.
That's dope, man.
With talking about paint, talking about customizing, I think this is beautiful, what we're talking about, because in the past, on my bike, I'll just, this part looks hot, and you put it on. You know what I mean? There was no meaning behind it. It was just like, oh yeah, this is dope. You know what I mean? But now looking at it, it's just like everything we do with our bikes independently is intentional.
It's on purpose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It has a meaning. That's beautiful, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your dad has your back. Like, when you said that, bro, I was like, what? That's dope.
Yeah.
And then the way you grew up, jewelry, like,
Yep.
bro, insane.
And shout out to CMC. They got that 813 Viclas backrest made for me with the palm trees. You guys killed it. Thank you, Dave. Your attention to detail is serious. Thank you very much.
Impeccable, Dave. Great job.
You know, I tell you, since we're talking about Dave and CMC, never have I ever dealt with a business that leans in to their customer service like they do.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like everything is proper.
Yeah.
I purchased something a while ago.
Yep.
Oh, we realized this wasn't up to par. We're gonna make it right. It didn't even leave there yet.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show, like, they got multiple eyes on their product because they're viewing, that's their reputation. But on top of that, they're making sure that we have a beautiful end piece.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They care as much as we do.
You're getting your money's worth.
Absolutely.
No doubt about it.
You know, so I got the fast up seat. I got the L-Ray backrest. I got the Elevate floorboards. Game changer. Talk about comfort, style, I mean the whole nine.
Tell me about it.
The floorboards I had on before, I'm not going to mention what they were. When I would ride, my feet would vibrate so much, my feet would go numb.
Yep.
Right? These, they're all metal.
They're solid.
My feet don't go numb no more.
Yeah. It's a solid piece of metal.
Yes.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
And I'm like, man, so again, you definitely get what you pay for.
Yeah.
I understand budgets. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
Yeah.
My Vicla bill was a budget bill. You know what I'm saying? I built in the house, painted in my boy's garage, you know what I'm saying, with spray paint. You know what I mean? And then you get pieces like this. You gotta be, like me, I gotta be careful where I spend my money. You know what I mean?
One of one.
Yeah.
One of one piece there. Yep.
But then now, you really put me on, because I used to be a bargain shopper, bro. I'd be like, oh, I can get these on Amazon for like $1.85, you know what I mean?
Same.
And then you introduced me to...
I'm like,
But then you introduced me to quality pieces, right? And I was like, man, it can't be that much of a difference. Sure enough, it was.
Yeah. From plastic to metal. It's
Yeah.
huge.
So it goes to...
no, just for the show aspect, right? We're trying to go out here and show what we got and show our bikes on a high level. And on a show level, a show side of things, your bike is still beautiful with those old parts. But when you're trying to be competitive
Yeah.
and win shows, those parts you have now set you apart from the rest, right? Like now you know what those old parts are. You used to have them. And everybody's on their own level of what they could afford and where they're at in their lives to do certain things, and that's cool.
Yeah.
But the end game should definitely be high level parts if you're trying to be competitive. If you don't want to be competitive and you just want to ride your bike, cool. Some people are like that. But if you're trying to be competitive in the Vicla community and have a badass bike that everybody knows, okay, those are those CMC boards, those are that, that's that. People can point it out quickly and know that this guy's into win it, you know? This guy's in it to win it.
Right.
And it's wild because Arizona Bike Week again, right? The Vicla show. Biggest Vicla show in Arizona, I think, history, if I'm not mistaken. Over 120 bikes registered. Largest ever. All those bikes rolling in, they were all rocking these backrests. Every single one. Some of them had custom backrests to match their seat leather or whatever it was, and they all had their own flair to it, but it had the base of the crown. You know what I mean? So
Shout out to Dave, CMC, man.
Yeah.
Nobody gives that guy credit. Nobody gives Dave credit, man. Shout out to Dave, CMC, man.
I tell you, I just love their stuff.
Fully customizable. By the way, that stitching there matches my seat. That diamond stitching.
Yeah, you can get the
goes-
stitching. You can get the
Yeah.
stitching whatever color you want, whatever material you want. This is marine grade vinyl, good for water, good for whatever you go through. Snow, I'm pretty sure this thing could hold snow. I mean, if you're into that kind of ride, but
Some high level stuff.
this is high level stuff, man.
I tell you, beautiful.
I got the luggage rack. The luggage rack is fucking beautiful. It's a work of art. It's a piece of art. I don't even want to put anything on it. It's so nice.
I tell you, that luggage rack, and it's wild because the way that they designed those things, from the right angle, if you got the L-Ray
You took that
backrest,
picture.
you get
It's a triple crown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful. So it's like all those little details that people don't really see until you see it in person. You know what I mean? Like, if you haven't held one of these backrests, go to a rally, hold one of these things,
You're gonna be sold.
have your passengers sit on this thing. They're gonna love it.
Yeah, my wife enjoys it. It's comfortable. It's not like it's hurting her or it's uncomfortable. Harley comes with their own backrest. This is just much better.
Yeah.
And it makes the bike look a lot nicer.
Well, especially for Road Kings.
Yeah.
It's a Road King. This looks like a crown.
Yeah.
It just marries perfect. You know what I'm saying?
And if you get the luggage rack, it's called the King Me.
Woo!
Wow.
Like checkers. King me.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, fellas. I'm gonna need one quick tip.
Okay.
Chrome. How do you keep it? Because I notice sometimes when it's super humid outside, and you know my bike stays in the garage, I'll come out in the morning and everything's like fogged.
It's frosted, yeah. That's just the weather change, the humidity
Okay.
affecting it. But if you want to keep your chrome and not looking tarnished, polish it and just don't ride it. Just don't, just leave it where it's at looking good.
Gotcha.
Now, I mean, chrome, like you said, it's temperature sensitive. So if you pull it out, and I believe with the product that we use, if you just start riding it, it'll dry and it'll just look the same as it'll. You don't have to just go crazy with it. Oh, it's looking foggy, it's doing this. I think it'll be okay if you just ride, dry it out, and it'll look how it's supposed to look.
Okay.
Yeah.
And to me, it's a difference, man, because I love riding, but I also love chrome. So with those two, whenever they marry each other, whenever I go riding, and let's just say I experience a downpour, of course I'm not gonna like it, because I'm like, crap, my bike is gonna get water spots, and the chrome is gonna get there's gonna be water spots on it. All right, I come to terms with it, but when I go home, guess what? I'm gonna clean it. Number one, I love it, and I'm gonna love to clean it. That's just the way. I have spoke wheels, right? So I mean, no one likes to really go in there and clean every single individual spoke, but when you have it, if you have chrome, you're gonna have to love it. So every single time that I touch that chrome, I love it. There's not 1 ounce of me that says, "Damn, I hate this shit." So I go in there with love, and I go every single spoke, every single chrome piece to clean it. So
And if you use this product, you only got to do that about every 3
not
or
as
4
bad.
months.
It's not as bad.
Every 3 or 4 months, you got to do this. I think I did Nick's
Yeah.
bike months ago, and his chrome still looks brand new. And we've ridden in the rain a few times now, and I just did that to your bike today, so you should be fine for a few months at least with the chrome polish.
So to me, if you have chrome, I feel like you're gonna want to love it, So I love it, and I enjoy cleaning it. It's a hobby of mine. It's a zen experience when I get home after work. It's dumb work where I can just zone out, clean it, forget about the day, forget about real life bills, stuff like that. Just clean it, but I enjoy it.
That's dope. Next item. All right, so let me see. All right. I think we almost done, boys.
What do you think?
Yeah.
How are we doing so far?
How?
Nick, you had like 20 things on there.
Bro, we hit all of them.
You didn't see the eyes that I did, the crazy eyes with everything?
Kill me with it, yo.
We could do a highlight, you know what I'm saying? Let's
Or he could merge it with others.
No, this is gonna be
Whatever you
awesome.
want, Nick.
Yeah, Nick, you're the expert, Papa. Well, bring up a subject and we'll just talk naturally. How about that?
I want you to bring up such.
I don't know. Let's see.
I gotta check my cameras, make sure everything's going.
Okay.
Okay.
If I put you on blast, brother. My bad.
No.
Okay.
Right.
About the paint scheme.
I shoot from the hip.
So we talked about chrome. We talked about engraving. We talked about crushing miles. I have to bring somebody up.
We ride, y'all. I promise. We ride.
I gotta bring somebody up. Our brother Moto Clay.
Big Dog Clay.
Seeing his bike in pictures is one thing on Insta and all that.
Yeah.
In person,
Next level.
I detailed this bike. This bike is the best bike I've ever seen in my fucking life. Everything on it.
It's out of this world, man.
It's a fucking unicorn.
70,000 miles on the odometer.
It's a unicorn. He rides this thing fully engraved. I could imagine how much it is to engrave all this shit, and he just rides it across country with no windshield, an 80-pound backpack on his back,
Full face helmet.
full face helmet.
Buffering in the wind. No windshield.
How does he do this?
I'll tell you what, determination.
He's a superhero.
Izzy, my man right here, has dubbed Clay.
Harley Jesus. Let's give him a round of applause.
Let's go.
Let's give this guy a round of applause. Let's give this guy a round.
But what we mean by that is he brings everybody together.
Yeah.
His energy and positivity is
Yeah.
out of this world. I've never met anyone like him.
Crazy.
Yeah.
When we were in Arizona for bike week out there, getting to hang out with him, we hung out in Daytona. Then I got the invite for the Builder Showcase, and then we were going to Arizona, kicking it with him at the Vicla show, and throughout the week. And something my wife noticed, and she told me, and I was like, "Babe, you need to tell him." She's like, "Okay." So she pulls Clay to the side, and she was like, "You know what, Clay? You have a gift." And he was like, When he talks to you,
He's locked in.
He makes you feel you're the only person in the world.
Yeah. He's locked in.
And I'm not saying that for this, that, or third, but it just goes to show that he's paying attention to who you are as an individual.
He's
you know
engaged.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That you matter.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people can do that.
Yeah.
But on top of that, like, his energy.
Electric.
Daytona.
He brings the vibe. Moto Clay, good times, good vibes, is no lie. It's no bullshit. He brings the energy. He brings the vibe. I mean, this guy locks in. He shakes hands with everyone at the event.
Takes a picture with everyone, whether it's your kid, your grandma, your mother, your wife.
Got the $1 million smile in every picture.
The point too.
Man, he's treating everybody like you matter. And I really feel he does feel you matter. If you're on twos and you're risking your life and you're showing support for the motorcycle community, he's a fan of you.
This man, when I came back from vacation, my first day at work, he calls me in the middle of work. "Hey man, you got 20 minutes of chat?" I said, "For you? Of course." All he wanted to check up on you was, "Hey, I heard you and your wife got COVID when you got back from vacation. I just wanted to check up on you guys, see how you guys were." This is the type of individual this man is.
Yeah.
Just checking up on your well-being. Come on, man. I mean, I have friends that don't even do that. It's he's otherworldly.
He's a real one, man. I mean,
Yeah, he genuinely cares.
You got Clay, who is Clay. This is a sweet guy, very thoughtful, selfless. How can I help you? And then you have Moto Clay, who is like the alter ego with the Superman cape on, riding his Vicla across town. And he has kids, like he has his own family going on. And he's always willing to support your event. What do you got going on next? I'll show up. I'll post videos. And nobody does what he does. Nobody supports the motorcycle community the way Clay does. And he's a role model to me, letting me know what I can do. Before I met Clay, you were right. You said it the other day. I was in a glass box. Clay broke that box. Clay let me know you don't have to be in this little box. The sky's the limit on what you guys can do with 813 Viclas. And until that moment, I didn't realize that. Because I'm living in this little fantasy world of what I feel that I can do in my own little area. And he's like, no, we can do it bigger. Bigger, badder. Something people want to come to. We're thinking about meets. He's thinking about rallies, And then we were going to have the Tampa Vicla meet. And all of a sudden, 100-something bikes later, the Tampa Vicla rally. And it was a fucking rally.
You know what's wild? I heard this quote about a year ago, but I've never seen it put into action or fulfilled. It said, "How big would you dream if you knew you couldn't fail?" Right? It wasn't until we started kicking it with Clay, and inadvertently him putting us under the wing and really just pouring into us.
Yeah. I'm having conversations with him. But Clay, what if they say no? Then you don't let them say no.
Yeah.
No, but what if they say no, Clay? What if it doesn't go my way? Then you make it your way. And here at 813 Viclas, we follow our own rules, so I rock with him on that. I don't like the rules. I don't like to live by rules, and he doesn't like the rules either. And we run that thin line between the rules and always breaking the rules for what we want to make happen. You know, at the Daytona event, we didn't have permission to use that hotel. They didn't know we were going to come. We went, we took over, and they begged us to stay. When you don't follow the rules, like, special things happen. So long as you're not getting arrested, you know?
I mean, you look at the Tampa Vicla rally.
Yeah.
Like Ben T. Davis.
Yep.
We weren't expecting 150 bikes up in there.
Yep. And neither was Benty Davis.
Yeah. That one security guard came through.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to kick us out.
We had a Ranger show up. His last name was Davidson. I said, we're just trying to raise money for Bert Salutes America Foundation. All these guys are here to donate money. It's a rally. Oh, well, you should have started with that. You guys are good here.
Look at that.
And then he kicks the ice cream guy out.
It was the ice cream guy or us. The ice cream guy had to go.
But it was hot.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, everybody dies now. The ice cream guy's gone. But yeah, I mean, he made us feel the sky's the limit, and it still is, you know. We're still not reaching our capacity of what we could do. Very proud of the Vicla rally we had here in Tampa. I think a lot of guys who showed up and everybody really had a good time.
Absolutely.
And it'll just keep getting better and better and better.
I think the beautiful thing about it is that we're not pigeonholing ourselves into a style, right?
Yeah.
We just don't go to Vicla shows.
Yep.
We just did Import Evolution.
Import Evolution.
We're doing Revved Up this Sunday.
Yep.
Yep.
You know, it's bringing our culture to the people,
Yeah.
as opposed to our culture to our culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's dope. You know, I think that's how you advance.
Yeah.
You know, but not only that, it's like all our bikes are pieces of art.
We're showcasing our love and our art to others that may not be aware on what a Vicla style is.
Yeah.
You know, when we went to import, there were many people that said, man, I didn't know that Harleys can look like this. Like, well, that's just one style, right? You can performance it out, put turbos on it, and,
Yeah.
you know, you can do all sorts of stuff. This is just one aspect of it. This is just what we love to do. And we're just showcasing it out to the public. That's just what we love to do.
But that's the beautiful thing, right? Like
Yeah.
you just said, it's a piece of art.
It is.
If you got a Van Gogh, you gonna keep it in your closet?
Now you want to show it.
I'm gonna take it everywhere.
People at that show didn't know what a Vicla is. What's a Vicla? Now we're giving game to people that are 15 years younger than us, 10 years younger than us, where they can see themselves getting that style bike as they get older. Maybe they don't want to be part of the car community at one point like me. I was in the car community for 18 years, and then I got into this scene, and it's more of a mature crowd, more of a, okay, this goes in your garage type of thing. And those guys are inspired by what we had that day at that show.
And it's wild because if you ask a lot of people, Vicla, if they heard the term Vicla, oh, ape hangers and fishtails,
Gangsters.
right?
Yeah.
It's more than that.
Yeah.
It's the 1951 backrest. It's those chrome bolts because that's the way you grew up. You know, it's me representing my family with the paint. Like, that's what it is.
It's you.
It's
It's a representation of oneself.
yes.
Yeah.
It's your DNA on two wheels.
Yeah. Line up 10 Road Kings. Everybody has a story. No bike looks the same.
And that, you know, that's what was amazing for the Tampa Vicla rally for me.
Yeah.
High level bikes.
Yeah.
Not one paint job the same.
Yep.
Not one color the same.
Yep.
You know, everybody. Shout out to El Rey del Camino, Johnny Flores from Traditions. Yo, he's stepping his game up.
Insane.
You know, fully engraved bars now. Like, Johnny, you doing it, bro. So shout out.
Stop calling me trying to see what we're doing too, man. Shit's getting weird. You're just trying to be the mole.
But that's the beautiful thing about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's constantly evolving. You know what I mean? And it's like, what can I do to my bike next? Our bikes are never done. They're never going to be finished.
I thought I was done
Same.
until I went to the to the ride, and I'm like, shit, I gotta step up my game, or I got some ideas.
So when I went to AZ, I picked up this piece, and unbeknownst to me, my wife picked up the axle covers and the derby cover. So
Down the rabbit hole you go.
bro,
Oh, boy.
I didn't know. And then we're packing up the hotel to get ready to bounce, and I'm like, oh, what's this? She said, oh, I got some. Open it up. I'm like, what the hell? Like, taken back. You know what I mean? So it's, for me, it was something that I know what it's like not to have somebody in your corner.
Yeah.
And now I know what it's like to have somebody in my corner.
Yeah.
And my wife is the loudest voice. She's the biggest cheerleader for me, bro. Yeah.
Same.
She'll come home from work, high heels. This is when I was changing the oil, and she comes home from work. She's in a dress, high heels, long day at work, and she comes to sit down in the garage as I'm changing the oil on the bike, and she's sitting on one of my little garage chairs with her laptop out, finishing up her emails, and I was like, what? So for me, and I know this conversation kind of just went 180 in a different direction,
good.
but we can only do what we do with the support that we get.
No, facts, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
100%.
Moto Clay changed the game for us, but I couldn't be here if my wife wasn't believing in me.
Yeah.
Same with
me.
you and your wife. And I mean, this is your home. You guys opened it up.
Yeah.
It's just cool to be surrounded by people who believe in the vision,
Yeah.
but not only believe it, but put it to practice.
Yeah.
That's right.
Let's take action on it.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I've said, hey, let's go ahead and do this. And I was the only one motivated. And I got discouraged. I should have did it, but I needed that push. And I was like, just wasn't getting that push. Wasn't my time. And I'm glad it didn't work. Because now, I mean, I see
Now it's
pieces.
popping.
I see pieces of myself in each of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, never before have I been part of a group that gets it.
Yeah.
Period. You know what I'm saying?
Sure do.
And for me, I'm grateful for y'all.
Same here.
You know what I mean? You have literally, I've been wanting to do a podcast for years. Years. And in 2 weeks, we already got 2 episodes.
Here we are, big dog.
Action.
I mean, my wife too, she's a huge supporter of mine. And I know she's from where I'm from. And we've been together for many, many years since we were 18 years old. And for us, it's the bike set us free. I'm from the projects, she's from the Bronx, and kind of like a Campo area, call it Little Puerto Rico. And the bikes set us free out here. You're coming over Clearwater Beach, coming over the fucking bridges and looking at this beautiful water, there's dolphins everywhere, and the bike set us free because you can't capture that in a car. So for me, she supports me because she knows the struggle we came from. And riding the Vicla and she's on the back, it's a whole vibe because we were set free with the bike.
That's beautiful, bro.
Yeah, thank you, yeah.
Matter of fact, this road glide that I have wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for my wife. Honest to goodness, because before this road glide, I had a Indian Scout bobber, which I was pretty content with. It was my first motorcycle. That's had a vision to just solo ride the country. But once she had the taste of riding the motorcycle, she's like, I cannot fit on a damn bobber. Like, you need something bigger. Like,
Okay.
like I mean, it's way too small, so I need something bigger. I said, okay. I kind of always wanted a Harley, so she's like, yeah, get rid of this shit. So went around shopping and I found this road glide, and if it wasn't for her to wanting to experience my experience with her, I would have never, dove into the Harley Davidson scene. But just further elaborating on our spouses, right? My wife is like, she's like my ace. She's like my number one supporter. She's my biggest cheerleader.
She's my supporter too, man. She's supporting all of us, man.
You know, man. So, I mean, she's always weighed on me hand and foot since the minute we met. You know, and fully supportive when it came to like the whole motorcycle scene. I mean, I've never ridden, you know, a motorcycle before in my life, and I've never driven stick shift. And she was like, "Yeah, go ahead, get it done." So number one supporter, and just for fully embracing the vision and just spearheading it through. She's like, "Get it done. Just whatever it is that you want to do, just get it done." So without our wife's supports, man, like none of this could have ever happened. I think if it wasn't for my wife, honestly speaking, I don't think I could ever meet you guys because, you know, it's just so many things just fall into place that, you know, if it wasn't for our spouses, a lot of things wouldn't have happened. So shout out to our wives.
Yeah.
You know, they're our biggest supporters. So
We don't gotta hide parts.
Yeah,
I'm
we
not
love you
shipping my
guys.
parts to Nick's house.
yeah,
Hiding pricing. We're all
we
in.
love you guys so much.
I just think it's dope.
Yeah.
You know, because finally when you meet in some military circles, right, there's this book called Tribe by Sebastian Unger, and he talks about the primitive, like war fighters, like the warriors, like the Indians per se, right? They would come back from a battle, and then they would do like, they would like separate themselves from the warriors for a little bit to process all the stuff that went on, almost a form of therapy back in the day. And then they would reintegrate. And that bond with the warriors was tight. You know what I'm saying? They used to call that your tribe. So in the veteran community, it's like everybody's like, did you find your tribe yet? Have you found your tribe yet? I found my tribe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I love it because we're like a triangle, bro. There's no angle that's sharper than the other one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
We're at your house. Our wives are there. We all vibing. We're at your house here and all vibing. And our kids are there. My daughter's there. Your son's there. Your son's there. And they see it too. Like my daughter was here for the last time, and she was like, "Wow, you guys got something real special," you know. And she
My
feels
kids
it.
told me that too.
She feels it, right? So it's the tribe.
yeah,
You know, like you belong. You know you're a part of.
yeah.
You're not like, oh, you're just that other guy. You know.
Yeah. And I think that's the thing that, you know, we started on chrome, which makes the bike beautiful.
Yeah.
But you surround yourself with good people, that makes your life beautiful.
Right.
You
This
know
is
what I
just a part of that beautiful life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I tell you, man, I'm grateful for y'all, and I'm grateful for y'all for watching us getting all mushy, you know. But at the end of the day, we said this before 100 times. You get in a room and there's 10 people in a room, and 3 people are going through the same thing.
Yeah.
Just people are afraid to say it.
Yeah.
Or ashamed to say it. Like, I grew up in a very, like, machismo household. Like, oh, we don't cry here. I don't care how you feel. Fuck out of here. Yeah. Be a man. like that one meme. Hey, go do this. Be a man. You know?
Yeah.
But that's just how it was. Like, I remember helping in the morning fixing the hoopty on a Saturday morning instead of watching cartoons eating Captain Crunch. I'm downstairs, you know, hey, pásame el helicate. Like, I don't know what helicate is. I'm a little shorty. So I'm handing them tools.
Part of the struggle.
And then when I was told, if I get up from this place and I find it, I'm gonna hit you with it. So I was like, you know, so it goes from that to what we have now, which is something completely different and it's foreign. But I think the beautiful thing about it, we're not afraid to vocalize it.
Yeah, no, and we've been together enough time now that we've been together long enough now that we've seen each other's struggles. Right? Like, you know what I go through, I know what you go through, I know what you've been through.
And we talk a lot
And
too.
we talk about it and we got each other's backs.
We
right?
communicate, you know, just like any other relationship. We talk it out, guys.
Got my brother Mike here. I totaled my car not too long ago. Mike is like, Izzy, take my car. I got an extra car, take it. I'm like, how could I repay you? You know, like, I know you guys got my back, you know? And you guys know whatever I could do for you guys, I got your back, you know?
Same.
And you can't find that many places too easily, you know?
Because it's always an angle.
Yeah,
Tit for tat.
yeah, yeah.
You remember Major Payne? The movie Major Payne? When the little boy goes to hug him and he puts him in the chokehold, he's like, "You plotting on me, boy?" Unfortunately, that's what we're used to.
That's how it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But I think this is a great way to end this podcast or this episode. Episode 2 is on being grateful.
Yeah.
Grateful for what we have. Grateful for each other. Blessed that we have these beautiful machines that we can ride and and share our stories.
These awesome companies sponsoring us and promoting us and just being there for us. Like, this is our time of need.
Yeah.
Right? We got these events happening and the events are cool. Who's backing you? Right? You got huge companies backing us. Loco, Familia, Ben, CMC, Dave. Shout out to Indy Ridge. Indy Ridge sent a nice $250, $280 voucher for a pair of boots. The guy who won hit me up the other day like, "Thank you, man. These things are amazing."
Nice.
For $10, he won that raffle.
And that was gloves and boots, right?
Gloves and boots, right? For the winter season coming now.
Isn't that crazy?
I mean, Cycle Smith sent shirts. Yingling sent the basket. Loco sent the basket. Like, all these big companies supporting us in our time of need when we're having events where we don't have to come out of pocket and pay for these things ourselves. They're sending it to us so that we can help the motorcycle community get lit. Nobody does that.
And I think the beautiful thing about that was the draw probably for some folks. Hey, I want to try to get me, one of these raffle baskets. But the bigger picture, every dollar, every cent that was raised went to Bird Salute to America
Yeah,
Foundation.
we didn't make $1.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's a beautiful cause.
and then talking to them, this was their first donation of the year.
I love it.
Huge, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, Vicla rally, bunch of dudes coming together. They sold 4 bikes that day.
Bunch of gangsters coming together
Yeah.
for the right cause.
Yeah,
Guys who may never ride together were riding together that day.
yeah,
And I'm pretty proud of it. We made that happen.
yeah.
You know?
I'm extremely proud of us giving to that charity.
Yeah.
So
Same.
as a charity near and dear to my
Makes
heart,
you
right?
feel good.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm like, and I was surprised to hear that this was the first time they received funds this year was from us. So that makes it even more special.
Yeah.
Because, there's a bunch of veterans that we ride with, but not everybody's a vet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It was just all the stars aligned perfect.
Shout out to Harley, Easy Rider Magazine cover girl. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting us, coming out. I think you made the revving contest, and I think you just made the event a higher level. So thank you.
Yeah, doing the loud pipe competition.
Yep.
The slow race, like,
Yeah.
dope.
It's on Instagram, guys. Check the videos.
813 Viclas on Instagram.
Yep.
Put it right here. But yeah, man, a lot of good things coming, big things coming. We got some news. So we got the show this weekend, revved up.
Yeah.
We
So
got
potential special guests.
yeah.
Perhaps.
Yep.
We got something popping in October. Stay tuned for that. We're gonna have an episode strictly on events.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Yeah, man.
Daytona, October 18th. That's all I can say. 10/18.
Be on the lookout,
Let's go.
man. So, with that being said, from our table to yours, we're signing off.
Peace.
813 out.